Imagine working just 4 hours every week and still earning enough to live your dream life. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that it's not just possible, it's achievable? Today we're diving into Tim Ferriss's groundbreaking book, The 4-Hour Work Week, where he shares strategies to escape the 9 to 5 grind and design a life that you actually want. We'll look at the 4-step process to achieve this. Watch till the end of the video because step number 4 will certainly make you happy. The key concept in the 4-hour work week is an idea called the new rich. These aren't people who work endless hours to accumulate wealth. Instead, these are individuals who prioritize freedom of time and mobility over traditional measures of success. The new rich value experiences, flexibility, and living life on their own terms. But how do they do it? Ferriss breaks this down into 4 key steps or principles. The first step is called define, which stands for defining your goals and fears. First, you need to define what your ideal life will look like. For example, you could define how your ideal day or week would look like, where you don't worry about money. But it's not just about the dreams. It's also important to define your fears. What's holding you back? What's the worst that could happen? By confronting your fears and breaking them down, you reduce the anxiety that stops most people from taking action. So step 1 is to define your ideal life, goals, and fears. The next step is called eliminate, which stands for eliminating the unnecessary from your life. For elimination, you should adopt the 80-20 rule, which is also called the Pareto principle. According to this principle, 20% of what you do generates 80% of the value. So simply focus on 20% of your tasks that generate 80% of your results and just eliminate the rest. Busy work does not equal productivity. So say goodbye to time-wasting activities such as checking email, too many meetings, or endless multitasking. Instead, focus only on what moves the needle. Many of us know this, but refuse to stop doing what's unnecessary. Most times, 80% of the things we do don't add much incremental value, and you can actually eliminate them. That's 4 out of the 5 working days in a week that you can eliminate. Before we look at step number 3, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button for more on financial freedom, career growth, and happiness. The next step is to automate your tasks and your income. The real magic actually happens in automation. You need to create systems that at the very least handle your tasks and potentially even generate income without your involvement. This could be through starting a business that runs on its own, delegating tasks to virtual assistants, or using technology to automate repetitive processes. For example, Tim Ferriss talks about how he automated his email responses. He created an auto response for every email with a detailed FAQ, which most likely solved 80% of the questions that came his way. By automating, you free up time for bigger goals or just to simply enjoy life. Now, most of us understand that we can automate responses to emails, but we haven't done so because we underestimate its impact. Measure how much time you're spending on emails and other such tasks and see what happens if you save 80% of the time spent on those things. I guarantee you that it will change your life. The 4th and final step is to liberate yourself. This is where you take advantage of your new freedom. Now, your idea of freedom could be location independence, which means you can work from anywhere in the world. Or maybe it's the freedom to work on something you love without the pressure of money. Now, you might be thinking, all of this is great, but can I really do it? The answer is yes, but it does require a mindset shift. You will need to question the traditional path of work and life. But you can start small, redefine what success looks like for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to know about the 5 levels of financial freedom, watch this video.